Hello, 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 and welcome to another Daily Code Fun. I am One Lion, and this is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, August 9th. Right now, the information about the official tooling for .NET MAUI is being talked about over on the Visual Studio channel. I've been engaging with a few people in chat. Um, I'd be offended if you're offended. And I was just letting them know that I am absolutely not going to be offended if any of you are going to be actively listening to the live Visual Studio .NET focus on Maui. I know it's being recorded, but there, it's like news hot off the press. So who wants to miss like the latest and greatest news about Maui? I sure don't. Um, I keep opening the Visual Studio installer to check for the update to Visual Studio Community because 17.3 is being officially released in GA. Um, yeah, I'm really interested. Of course, the only thing that is missing for me from Maui so far is being able to manipulate when you're targeting Windows or even Mac the window itself. Super duper important to me for my current project. So anyway, while we are waiting for them to get to their demos and stuff. Yeah, and the reason that I want to watch them live now as well is because I want to ask questions, but I also don't want to ask the same question I've asked every other time because I have not gone back and worked on it much. So I feel like I shouldn't be asking until I try more things again and then I can ask. It's hot reload from Maui acting up. I don't run the app in Maui in the Maui project. So the way that I do all of my UI design and all of the hot reload stuff is I have a Blazor server project right next to the Maui app. But that's primarily because I am using the Blazor Hybrid version. But yeah, definitely that. Are we on screen yet? We're not on screen yet. I'm opening screen because I'm trying to get over to Figma because we've been doing some design and I finally had at least a hint. It was fairly clear, but right now let's just call it a hint of what I would like the UI colors and stuff to look like, including the payment entry page. I think, I think, I think I have something in mind. But yeah, I'm going to keep my Visual Studio installer open since we've been working. In Figma, not in Visual Studio. But Scott was saying, who's going to get the update first? Don't know. It's going to be me because I have it open. Well, actually, I don't even know if it shows up while you have the installer open. That's why I keep closing and reopening it. So it's like, do I do I refresh? You know what? Let's go to the Visual Studio site. Because it's in the release channel currently. So I'm wondering if you download. Oh, yeah, go ahead. You can go there. If you download, will it add the update to your installer? It's exciting, okay? I can't stop. Can you show me it running on Windows so I can see the title bar, please? Pretty please? I'm looking for stream. Nope, projects. Yeah, projects. Because that got put here. Let's try that again. Yes. Yeah, I think the API is using an installer, and the only thing that downloading a file does is it adds the address for the API for that particular version of Visual Studio. So in this case, I would have updated my URL to the API that tells me what Visual Studio installs are available for community, which I already had. So yeah. The thing that I don't know is it just going to show up if I leave the installer open? Yeah, Zulia says, I'm trying to work with XAML, but yeah. So he's having issues with the hot reload lately using XAML. Maybe I should try doing my stuff in Blazor, but I'm not sure how I would do a dockable UI there either. So the dockable UI in Blazor is just making components in a web approach to do that. So like if I wanted to, I could turn these sections into a drag and drop so that I can click drag on one of the cards, for example, and swap it with another one, or have a little pin button up here that allows me to have some kind of drag effect. And then wherever I leave it, I can pin it there or hover it close to some distance from the edge. So from a web standpoint, I can definitely picture how to create a component from a Blazor standpoint, how to create a component that does dockability, but using XAML and yeah, that one I don't know. Yay, she's running it on Windows. I want to see this real quick. And she has, no, she doesn't. Yeah, no customizations to the title bar in any of their demos, which is not helpful. So like you can see in Chrome, for example, we have tabs up in our navigation bar or in our system area. And then it has this little button here. And I got really, really close to this behavior in my most recent attempt for customizing the title bar. You guys have seen that if you were here in the previous streams, live streams. But there is just one very small thing that I can't get to work. So this is my current GitHub repository for it, where I have multiple branches that are the different approaches for modifying the what's it called? Title bar. So I'm trying to run it. I'm just really excited about Maui, if you couldn't tell. I've been fortunate to be able to use it for my actual job for the past 2 months now. So here's an example of being able to color the title bar, put content in it, have an interactable portion of the title bar, and then the rest of it has the standard dragability. The problem is this button only takes up a portion of this left side, so I was expecting the remaining portion to allow me to click drag, but I can't. So I lose all ability to use any portion of this interactable part of the title bar. Yeah. And then anything that's inside, so this is actually another button. Anything that's inside there, you can't interact with. So it's not really a button. So I don't know how to accomplish something like you have a button in the title bar that's on the far right, and then the caption area, and still be able to use the empty space in the title bar to drag the window around. You know? You know what I'm saying? But it's really, really close. The other thing that I'm trying to do with this is add in the spot that we left off with last, which is being able to change the title bar color based off of the running app at runtime. The issue that we had with that was when you click off of it, or the only way to get it to show the color in the title bar was to click off of it or cause the title bar to re-render in some way, which was deactivate the window, reactivate the window. Speaking of, I wonder if we could do that. When choosing a new, I'm not going to try this for real, because that would take forever. Theming example. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So a live visual tree in my Visual Studio. What is live visual tree? I don't think I've ever seen that. It's running. And you just found it. Can you tell me where it is so I can see what it looks like as well? So this was our most recent attempt, or actually our second most recent attempt. This is the one that actually worked, where I changed the color theme of the app, and notice that the title bar is still the wrong color until I trigger a re-render. And so I'm wondering, because what I'm doing is deactivating the app by clicking on my taskbar and then reactivating it by clicking on the app again, I wonder if that is how I would maybe trigger the re-render of the title bar. But other than that, I mean, it works. Oh yeah, except I don't have title text when I do it this way. So there's always one issue with every approach that I'm taking. In this case, I lose my title text. In another case, I lose the ability to have a Blazor web view inside of the main window. In another one, I just can't dynamically change the text color at runtime. There's always just something. Did I say text color? I meant background color. While debugging, click Debug Menu, Windows, or the Debug menu, Windows, and then there is a live visual tree. Yeah, let's find out if that exists for Blazor. With my itchy back, let's go with Finite Man. Like there used to be a refresh button in the installer. And there's no way to do like a pull down action. I'm really, really excited for it. Okay, what do we have as our startup? The server project. Debug. Windows. Live Property Explorer. You said that it was called Live Visual Tree. Ah. Aha. Hello. There you are. So this talks specifically about XAML. So it kind of seems like it's only for XAML, which means that the only thing that I would see in here in my Maui app would be the Blazor web view, because that's the only native control that I have. Oh yeah, it was crazy. I saw that DC Aggie was streaming last night, and I completely missed it. I came to my computer at 7:30 or something. And I saw I had a message, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, stop debugging. We're going to go back to design. So hopefully we will be able to see what these colors look like together. But I'm thinking I need to make an orange color palette, which we should have. So I closed it, but I need this open so I can get that orange color palette. Hello, Rohan. Welcome back. Good evening for you. Good afternoon for... It's still morning for me, but good morning from me. So I'm going to get the colors from where? Where did I put my colors? I could have sworn I put it in my Blazor UI. Oh, it's not here. It's in the other app. Whoops. Let's go this one. Colors. Undo. They're all called dark side colors. How am I supposed to know which one is the right one? Duplicate. Scooch. There we go. Why are you acting like I haven't already allowed Xamarin through? Oranges. 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 Your workday is already over. I have a meeting in about 2 hours, just under 2 hours. So I will end my stream at 12:15, which is an hour and 50 minutes from now. 40? Hour and 40 minutes? I don't know math. I don't know math. Excuse me. I was looking for some colors. Can you help? Hmm. What? Oh, I put it in shared components. That makes sense, I guess. Theming. But where are my colors? They have to be in this app. Did I just put them directly in root? I put them directly in root. That's weird. All right, so I'm starting with my darkest. Actually, I'm going to start with my second darkest so that I can find one darker. So you there. You're going to turn into that. This text is going to say that. That orange looks like brown. Bruh. That's terrible. Pasta? We don't need to print the internet. This monitor makes all of these look the same to me. Whoops. Okay. Maybe I do want this to be my darkest. Hmm. I want one brighter. So let's start with this. Head back over to Adobe Colors, color.adobe.com. Maybe we should make all of them pink. Well, there you go. You asked for it. How did you know, Ryan? Celia said, so yeah, I definitely broke something in my project. My VS is complaining either XAML hot reload is disabled, not supported by the current application, or the application execution is bounced, which it isn't. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go with this one. Yeah, I like that. So I have a feeling we'll be using this color a lot for this color scheme, whatever color that is. I should buy some lottery tickets. Okay, so here is my thought. I'm going to find wherever this is. You're this one. We're gonna expand left. Did I actually duplicate it? I did. You're going to move left for me. And we're gonna try out some of our blacks. So here is my neutral base, but is the neutral base actually like black? Just 000? Because that's lame. I don't want it to be 000. I want it to be, oh man, I don't even have the color that I want on there. I want it to be a very, very dark blue. Because like this blue is not dark enough. but that's the second darkest blue. Yeah, 0 1 0 1 0 1. Off black. Okay. Excuse me, page. Oh, by the way, just so you're not confused from where I left off last time, I don't mean to do this, or I choose not to do this very often, but I did restructure this a little bit off stream where I put everything inside of a frame except for the label. So all of our boards, they're essentially artboards, are frames and they all have the same kind of base background. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. I want it darker. I really, really want it darker than that. Yes, finally. The frames finally took over. Absolutely true. I mean, that's already an improvement. I kind of want to use that for the direction I was going with the other ones. But I really, 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 really want this to be duper super dark. How do I... How do I find black in the color wheel? How about this? Let's just start here. And then... How about here? Kind of looks greenish. I need to see it on this screen. Didn't know this site. It's a good site. It's a good site. All right, let's see what happens if we try this color black. Cool. Because that leaves me with this color blue. For the actual card background. Which still doesn't look dark enough to me. Okay, so then the next thing that I'm looking at, remove the green with the slider at the bottom. Oh yeah, yeah, I could. That's a very good idea. That is nicer. And it could just be that it's still the same-ish color. It's just that now that it's next to these other blue and purple, it looks better to me. Okay. So the effect that I'm going for is seeing some of this bright orange or red, probably orange, as kind of highlight colors. Yeah, so then that makes the blues look really weird in this picture. Yeah, I think so. Stroke, and maybe instead of a um, dang it, instead of a black transparent drop shadow, we kind of give them this neon glow. But now how does this look with our hero picture? I think that looks pretty terrible. And orange really isn't one of my colors. I keep wanting to borrow from this concept art that was made for me. Because I really, really want this feel. I think it's the text color. This light text color is just not matching anything. And I don't have any colors that are going to be good for it. How did you end up so far? I wish I was better at this. Because looking at this, I like it. Like when I look away from it at something else, and then I look back at it, I like it. This login is now the thing that needs the work. So what happens if I give the login the same background? And then this thing needs to now be flat. What if I took these properties? Button shadow can be colored differently, but all of my other buttons are flat. Yeah, because this is more of a call to, or not call to action. This is a, I don't know what the word is. But you're right. That probably should be colored differently than the buttons, the call to action buttons. But what color? What color is appropriate for this button? Same orange border, whichever orange this is. An orange tainted black color, probably. Oops. I don't like it. I mean, I really, really like this orange with this dark blue black. It's just so bright up here. Are those coins going to be local to my region? I'm sure you can find some in there that are local to you. I'm going to localize the picture so that the coins, it's still the same pig, but the coins are appropriate to your region. Only if you buy the premium deal for $29.99. Absolutely. I really need to memorize what this blue color is because I have to keep losing it. That's terrible. That is really bad. I wonder if there's like versioning that you can have so that I can just switch between them faster. Yeah, the white inner shadow is really bad. Which one of you is the white inner shadow? Okay, I like this, but now we need a way to identify that it is a fill field. And I'm thinking we add a stroke to the bottom. That is the orange color. I don't mind that, provided I can figure out where I am. Yeah, we're stuck in a design loop. No .NET yet. Soon TM. Oh my goodness. I am really glad you're here. You're really cool. I like you, Rohan. And what happened to my options for border? Where did, oh. Anyway, does anyone have any thoughts on this so far? Yeah, what happened to my actual choice? You know what? You're being annoying, so we are just going to delete you, duplicate this. Wait, that was the whole entire username input. Am I putting the stroke on the wrong thing? Of course I am. Wait, nope, still didn't get it. That's really confusing. I really don't know what happened. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to delete just that. Duplicate, move, slide. I heard a thing. The other thing, maybe the contrast is a bit high. The white text and black background. Okay, so I can bring down the brightness of the white. But how much? And thank you for the feedback, Ghost Ninja. let's replace all of those then for the F0 to CBCECB. Hello, Irish John Games. What's going on with the bit gamey animated emote? Yeah, I'm definitely preferring that one to the one that we have next to it. Now we would just need to figure something out for the actual background hero section. But for now, let's just go ahead and use this as our template. Cool. So I'm going to try applying those colors here as well. So this, dang it, you there. This dark blue is she's going to be in place of this color everywhere. Why didn't that change the background color? Because the background color was this. Aha. All right, so here is the vision that I had after the stream. After my phone goes off. Oh, yeah. By the way, when we actually do get to the coding portion of this, all of the text that you see on the screen, I found out how to do localization. So I think, therefore eat spam. I think that's going to work. Or I think we're going to be able to do it with localization in mind up front, even if we don't do the translations. But here we go. Right. Apparently I locked some things, such as in the tabs. Okay. Here's where my brain is going with this. This is actually going to be up and left. Each tab each tab is going to have that same background color. Which we need to swap a couple real quick. CBCECB. Each tab will be a pill. That would be cool. What would the tab as a pill look like? Whoops. Which one of you guys is the right one? This one? That one. Okay. And why didn't... I'm going to say no stroke. Well, yeah, that was definitely the thought for sure. Yeah. And then our active Our active, gosh, really hard to sample colors from something that you have locked. Our active is going to be this color. And then these two tabs are also going to be the same. Dang it. Whoops. There we go. Okay. You are the CBCECB color. No stroke. Fill. All right, now I need a way for those to actually be noticeable as something that you can click on to get to the different payment types. Yeah, I kind of just don't even want this background on them. Yes, I do. So, Ghost Ninja, are you talking about also having a background on? So a drop shadow like those up there. Okay. I need to get rid of the mixed. You all need to be what? Oh, this is what I was looking for, the anchor. Oh my goodness, I was looking for the anchor a long time ago. That's okay. Okay, so you're all gonna have that, and the recommendation, I'm gonna put it on all of them just to see what it looks like first. Personally, I would add a background for selected tab. Maybe the pill form would look nice. Then for inactive tabs pills, you do the hover effect. Okay, I like that one a lot. So our background color, why aren't you? Oh, because it's being covered by the one directly next to it. There's no gap between them. Whoops. Okay, so what would happen if all of you had a drop shadow of this color 2. And then the active one has a color, background color, color of color, coloredly. That will be a lighter shade. So this would be something like CBCE. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Hello, Goku Jax. Yeah, and the text will brighten. Okay. So I like your idea. Now it's just a matter of finding the right combination of background color and I'm not liking the drop shadow on them. Either that or I need to do the drop shadow to be more like the neuromorphic version of it. So if we were going to do the neuromorphic version, they would all get another drop shadow that is the background color but a little bit lighter or something. Yeah. This is really distracting. So this thing here, I need to just just go. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. That didn't work. Hello, Dukasoft. So I also have a, and I hate to say this because I'm liking this design so far, but I don't know about having only the bottom border on these input boxes. Like if that's going to be my norm for this. What what happened to my everything else with that? Yeah, and I don't understand what happens where I make it lose the option on where I want the border when I do a stroke. Yeah. I really, really like these colors much better. I just don't know about anything. Ever. I don't know about anything. Yeah, I'm gonna replace the orange with a purple maybe, or something that's more along the lion colors. These colors. But the thing that I really, really would like is for pink. Oops. Is for my text input fields to cooperate with me. Come with me. You can't come with me. You're locked. Why are you a frame? Because it was a component, I remember. Dude, you're in the way. Okay, you there. Transaction dim date. How do I keep only getting the background? Are you like locked or what? This. That needs to go away. This goes here. There we go. Okay, Ron, thank you so much for being around, for the input that you've given, and I hope you have an enjoyable whatever time it happens to be for you. Sounds like maybe a GMT plus one. So what, 6 o'clock for you? 5 o'clock? The update's available. The update's available. Zulia's got it first. Updating. Oh, I can't wait to do this in... Actually, let me do this on my work computer too. I can't wait to work on this project in the actual Visual Studio. Update. Yes. Yes. Go there. Oh my goodness, little rectangle, go over here. Delta code. This thingy here. Wait, nope, the one above. That's the one that gets moved. Go here. There you go. Now we can put the rectangle in here. This rectangle is my drop down button that we did such a good job of designing. Wait. I wonder how far you can keep expand. Copy. Can I Control Shift C? Yes. That was nice of you. Now can I paste? Yes. I I did a lot of work on that, okay? I didn't want to lose that. Okay. So now let's undo all that work that I did on it by changing our colors, getting rid of the effects, and the stroke. And actually the rectangle, huh? Apparently the only thing that I wanted to keep from this drop down thing is the drop down arrow. That's huge. Might be a little too big. Okay, and this is actually pay 2. Okay, and you are a little too high. You need to stop with those drugs. Okay, so what are we thinking about this so far? There's still a lot of weirdness with the buttons themselves. Yeah, there's still a lot of weirdness with this. What if you made the active pill have the orange background and whitish text? I'm willing to try that. Um, yes. So I don't want it to be the full orange because that makes the text pretty unreadable. But if I pick one of the darker oranges, that would be perfect. I don't know where my colors are. Or black text. Let's try black text. What was I using as my black? Um, Probably this blue base. Not in the same order. I just unlock it. Ooh. It's readable, there's something about it. Yeah, it needs to pop out. Okay. So I think this white does need to be closer to bright white. Yeah, that definitely fixes it. We'll try it. When we see this in the actual app, we can tweak it. It's open? Oh, I had something open. Took us off. So Ghost Ninja said he's gonna go make coffee, and Dickasoft is like, "Be right back. Gonna be with Ghost Ninja in the kitchen." Coffee must go where the coffee is. I'm good. Julius sent out Johnny too. Hello, Zach. Oh my gosh, good stream earlier today. It was so cool watching you working on that. So Zach was taking a whole bunch of snips essentially of him, and I think I wasn't fully paying attention, but I think he took frames from an actual video of himself, or maybe just consecutive snapshots of himself. Did the find edges thing, so it looks like it's hand drawn ish. And so he's making a game where you're having a conversation with himself. He's having a conversation with himself. Um, and so he's using a whole bunch of frames, um, little by little, to choose which motion he's making as he's talking. It's really cool. It's really really cool to see. So anyway, thanks for doing that. Awesome. Yeah, I like this. What's the other thing that we need? Um, Coffee, that's right. We need the memo. You know what? I need to look back at the design and not just guess. Be nice if I looked back at the design. The whole point behind this is using the design process to come up with a good looking design. Yeah, these little underlined sections I'm not the most happy with. I forgot about this inner shadow. So this inner shadow is changing the color 4 of all of my inputs to at least make it look like the inputs. They are there. Why aren't you actually changing the inner color? Did I end up changing the actual color itself? 03060A. Are you a different color? Oh. Oh. I don't know if I'm interrupting myself a lot. I kind of felt like I did just now. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to make the input fields have that darker background. If I am interrupting myself too much, please let me know, and I will do my best to stop it. Yeah, this way you can see that there's an actual input field there. And with that, that just like suddenly made everything have that green color that I was talking about seeing. But that's okay, because what I'm getting here are the hues of colors that I would love on this application. Um, all or not hues, the brightness values essentially of the colors. We can always replace the colors at a later point in time. But at least I know what is colored what. I like this. Okay, we're gonna keep going then. Ooh, and now I have space on this side that I was going to use for the account summaries. I'm still going to use that space for account summaries. This is really hard to resize without affecting the all of it. And that's because I was looking for this. There. Good. Good. That's what I wanted that to do. There. Okay. Good. Yes, Duke is soft. I'm so happy for you. They're back with their coffees. I drank my last coffee for the day earlier. So sad. Hmm. What am I going to make this look like? So this was my line item, which is actually one of these. So I'll make this my detail. Squidge. Scooch. Line item. Ah. Dang it. Vamos see a beta. go. Okay, so line item details. I forgot what I called it. Someone remind him he just needs to open up the design. Am I seeing that correctly on the VS channel? Did they add out of the box OIDC support, or has that been for a while? Are you reading the release notes? Because I haven't read them yet. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. I do remember them talking about doing that, but I don't know if it has anything to do with creating a template that doesn't use any particular library. Authentication and authorization library. Is that the same distance? That better be the same distance. Yeah, it is. Okay. Um, yeah, I did call it detail. Okay, so this is what we are making right here. There's a posted date that I completely forgot about. Then this grid here that I don't want to mark. And then the button. I forgot about the button too. Dang. This thing here. What does it look like if I constrain the left and right? It still gets whiter. I don't want it to get whiter. The thing that I want is for the content to stay put. Nope. Nope. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that I'm doing it for the container and not the actual polygon itself. Doesn't matter. I'm moving it out. I'm moving out. Memo. Cool. All right. You came back to a slide on OIDC. Yeah, so this guy is just talking about using OIDC in your apps and authentication and stuff. I think. I'm not fully paying attention. I want to be, but trying to get this done. So I need our typical button which is going to be the same as our sign in button. Come with me to here. We're going to say add. What is going on? Who am I saying hi to? Who's here? Ghost Ninja. Ghost Ninja's back. Wait, Ghost Ninja's been back with his coffee. That is not the same distance. Dang. Can you, like, give me the same? What's the distance between you two?
It's over 9,000!
Don't know. Yeah, it is. What's the difference between you two? Over 9,000. I just got to the 2,000 mark and wanted to try that out. Absolutely. I have gotten pretty far with the bot that you'll be able to use points and stuff on soon-ish. Star N. You know what? I don't like how close to the label all of these are. That's better. There. Okay. That's what I'm going with. Now I'm below 120k again. That's what you get for using 9,001 points. Oh man. Oh man. I need space for the line items display. I'm just gonna steal this thing. Celia says, my bot is running better now. No more stack overflows, but it still disconnects at some point many hours in. Even stress testing with several big channels joined. I thought Twitch Live had its own reconnection mechanism, but it doesn't catch on. Interesting. So I thought it did too, because I'm using Twitch Live. Definitely. Keep the amount. Keep the memo. Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna work, right? Text is line item details amount. Hello? No memo for this item. And I would like for you and you scooch left amount scooch left memo connect. Okay, so that's going to not be what I want it to look like, but at least I have a grid there that's going to take up some size. I'm going to duplicate this row, scooch you down, call this one tax, because you know everyone keeps track of their tax. I don't know why it's not lining up for me. Why aren't you lining up for me? There you go. Yeah, something. But this is going to need its own space. All right, Ghost Ninja, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the input and feedbacks and all that fun, good stuff. Oh, it's flashing at me. Are you done? No, Node is still running. Can you close it for me? Yeah, you can close it for me. Dugasoft said later to Ghost Ninja. Is it the preview up one? The answer is no. It is the brand new update 17.3 with the Maui tooling, and I still am, since I haven't been paying attention to it, it just now started the community download. And they've already incremented preview to 17.4. Oh, this is going to be so good. It's going to be more fun than a pair of pants full of geckos. What do you guys say? What if we got rid of, would that be this thing? Yes. So no left and right. Oops. I forgot some of them. You, you, and you. 0, 0. And the header U, and U. 0, 0. And if I made the line between items, yes, I'm cool with that. And then text, what if I centered you vertically? That's not working. Right, because the text boxes themselves are aligned vertically centered. That's what I meant to push. Holy cow, Dukasoft. Well, I guess, yeah, mine is downloaded. I'm just waiting for the install to finish. So here's a thought, Umberto. Oh, geez. What would it look like? What would it look like if we have too many items and we end up needing a scroll bar? I like your description of that, Zulius. Zulius said, yeah, the download was fast for me too. One of the few good things about the walkable closet I live in. This is one of the few areas with gigabit internet in my town. I love that. Oh no, XAML preview is not working for you still, even in the new version. That's sad. Uh, I don't feel like it. Hey, hey, that's nice. I think I figured out what those anchor things mean. Visual Studio Visual Studio update from preview 3.6 to preview 4.1. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Not here. Which I'm probably gonna end up still. Dang, Dukasoft, your computer is a beast. Um, mine is still installing. Um, I'm probably gonna end up still using the preview version for my work product, which would be odd, but having the latest tooling and the latest updates and fixes, yeah, I kind of would like that. Um, This is Halloween. This is Halloween. I don't want to make the scroll bar. What I'm gonna do instead is make one more grid row, and this grid row, oops, no, I want that text. It's gonna have the total. And so this is gonna be formatted probably in an accounting type of way. For now, I'm just gonna not even worry about that. 2 comma 457. Did I do my maths correctly? Total. And right a line. There you go. Okay. A square foot? What? Hello, come truce. Anyone have some AI projects I can borrow? No, I wish I did. I want to already be very, very far into AI development, but I'm not. I'm so far behind from where I want to be. Anyway, that's going to be the basics of my um, line item entries thing. Oh. There is something that I'm missing. Um, hmm. What if, what if, let's just make a square over here so that I can have something to work with. Let's go with, let's go line, line, which, yes, that is what I wanted to do. I just needed you to move a little bit. Why are we failing? No. I'm not failing. Now you can be a rectangle like this with the stroke. Oh, and a couple lines. Right. So maybe that was supposed to be a rectangle. You were probably supposed to be a rectangle. Like so. Bet you can't guess what I'm making. Why are you making that disappear? Oh, stroke. Delta code. No, I missed. Delta code. You there. Stroke. Should be enough for a coffee machine. What are you guys even talking about? How many my feet aren't squares. It's because I missed a lot of chat. A lot of chat. Okay, so after Ghost Ninja left, Dukasoft's download is finished. And then Zulius was still having problems with XAML preview. Download was fast. Install complete. For you fantasy unit lovers over there, my apartment has about 320 square feet of total space. That is tiny. The smallest apartment that I lived in was 934 square feet, to be precise. Maybe it was in the 700s, I think. Dukasoft said, probably doesn't help that you're streaming. Well, I mean, I'm only running 2 Twitch browsers, one browser that has all of my research for. Oh no, did I close it? Um, no, here it is. My eyes just glazed over because it was light. So all of my Maui, or no, my globalization research. This was actually some research help that was given to me for being able to use the CLI to run Maui on Windows, which is not a thing that happens. That's not working. Anyway, this is supposed to be a garbage can. I bet you a real designer would have been able to do this in like 2 seconds. But you guys are stuck with me. This is a trash can, right? This is what trash cans look like. That goes away. Put that together. Make it small. Oh yeah, that was so considering what it would look like when it's made small. It looks like a lantern. This is terrible. Oh my goodness. It's a garbage can, okay? It's good enough to represent a garbage can for me. Oh, oh, did you hear that, Zulius? The presenter on the Visual Studio channel for the Maui thing is having troubles with hot reload. And there's XAML. Why? Oh. Okay, there you go. Good to go. So anyway, we have delete buttons to remove line items. We have add, and the only thing that I believe I am missing, only things I believe I'm missing are. So once we finish this, I'm going to go ahead and take us over to Visual Studio. But we're missing the post date. Good grief. I got it. Hands off. Jeez. Post date. And did you see that? I got distracted. I did not finish reading chat. Because it's like, this is almost done. This is almost done. Account. Okay, so I'm done with the design for this page so far. Definitely going to need to revamp the colors and stuff. But the layout, I kind of like this layout. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some kind of scroll bar, but I have no idea what the scroll bar would look like so that it doesn't look terrible. And I would have a thumb in there somewhere. So anyway, some kind of scroll indicator to show that there are more than, and of course there's going to be more than 2 rows, but I just needed something that fit onto this screen ish. Something like that. So this is going to be the end of today's stream, but hey, I get to promise you something. Tomorrow, we're going to implement this design in the actual application. And so just to remind you of what the app actually looks like currently, that looks so green. Why does that look so green? That was supposed to be a bluish color. While I'm waiting for that to load, that's when we got into the square foot. So conversation. So 320 square feet. Are you sure it's only 320 square feet? That is tiny, tiny. It's like one room only. 60 by 60, almost 60 by 50. I know, I know, I know. I have a meeting coming up. Everything wants me to know. Square foot? I don't know how to say it correctly. Close enough. And then Cumtruce needed an AI project for his minor project. And by the way, Halo. Try square centimeters or square meters. That'd be 30 meters, 30 square meters. Should be enough for a coffee machine and a table. So yes, it really, really is that small. Dang, my desk is actually a dominant piece of furniture. Oh, that kind of sounds like my dorm room, actually. It's an L shape, about 2 meters by 2 meters. Enough space for a computer and a coffee machine, yeah. Dukesoft is like, nice. This apartment is definitely barely big enough to keep one person sheltered without going insane. No way I could live here with a significant other. That looks like the that blue guy from Sesame Street might pop out of it. He's not, wait, isn't um I can't think of his name. Grunger, whatever his name is. He is blue, isn't he? Anyway, been a long time. Oh, I'd buy that trash can. Put the trash can next to the taxes. Oh, yeah, true. But anyway, this is what the app currently looks like, which is not good because it has zero styling, zero anything. And they're using the live visual tree. Jeez. I would have learned about the live visual tree just now, but you taught me first. Okay. So our app currently looks like this. This is our payments page that we just sketched out, blocked out. And so we are going to apply this design to this page. It's going to work, I tell you. It's going to work. We're going to make it look good. We're going to choose the right colors too. So we're going to do that tomorrow. For now, I need to go because I have a meeting in a little under 15 minutes. So thank you all very, very, very much for being here. I will go ahead and take you all over to the Visual Studio channel. so that we can all continue watching. Wait, Thindle is live? But Thindle is live. We're going to go over to Thindle's channel. If you want, I'll be hanging out in the Visual Studio channel, actively listening. Wait, Thindle is not live. Are we sure Thindle is live? No, he's not. That was weird. Anyway, if Thindle was live, I would rate him because I like to support our community. But that's so weird that it's showing that he's live. So instead, we're going to go over to Visual Studio. All right, well, I'll be back again tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, which is UTC -6 currently. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be hanging out in the voice channel of Discord after all of the meetings and the Maui content, unless the Maui content continues on the whole time, in which case I'm just going to be watching the Maui content for the rest of the day until I have to go cook. Or not have to, choose to. You know what I mean. Anyway, I will see you guys again the next time that you show up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for contributing. Thanks for feedback and just hanging out. Thanks for your energy. You guys are all amazing. I'll see you later. Ciao. Bye.